Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You'll notice behind me, big GQ up on jack stands here. We've got a bit going on, and you'll see we've got all the superior gear under there. I've even got the sump off. I'm about to take off the auto trans pan to change the seal in there. There's a bit of a leak, so I'm finally getting somewhere with this build. Just got a few leaks and bits and pieces. I've even ordered brake calipers. I'm doing the brakes. I'll probably even do a swivel hub rebuild. But to see how I've got to this point with the build, stay tuned and we'll roll it back to the start of the suspension build. Hope you enjoy. One thing I'm definitely going to have to do is replace all these brakes. They are absolutely cooked. Oh, there's about a mil there in that lip. So while that's out, I may as well sort some new brakes out. Yeah, it's the rotors, pads. Give the calipers a clean up as well. Maybe paint them fancy red, blue or something. I don't know. See how we go. But yeah, she's old and rusty under here, but that's all good. Let's get that other tyre off, get the shocks out, coils out. One thing that's also pretty fancy in this is I've got the sway bar disconnect in the rear. That wire dangling down there is for the actuator. So if anyone knows how to work the sway bar disconnect, let me know, because yeah, I've got no idea how that really works. I'll get it all hooked up again and see what happens, but I'll definitely need a different sway bar in the rear, in the front as well, so I can drive with them on road and don't have to disconnect them or anything, except for the rear because I've got sway bar disconnects. Tell you what, some of those bolts, I mean, this little control arm here, that bolt is in there well and good. Oh, that was an absolute bloody mission to get those out. Oh man. Oh man. Making a mess under here. It is absolutely filthy under this truck. It's all good. We got the diff out. Man, that was an absolute mission. Anyway, it's out now, and to be honest with you, I don't know if I can be bothered painting it. It's sort of out now. I might give it a wash tomorrow morning, tape a few things up and just send it, give it an old rattle can spray job. I'll be happy with that. It's better than nothing. Pretty up a tiny bit. Anyway, I'm done with this. It's been a schmozzle of a day. I started at 3:30 this afternoon doing this. Not an ideal time to start, but you get that sometimes. Oh man. Rightio, I'm gonna have a beer and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Yep. Oh, so I'm straight back into it this morning. Got a bloody absolute mess going once again, but that's all good, it's all part of it. Yeah, so I've just cleaned up that rear diff. I didn't go too crazy because I am going to just wait till that dries. I'll give it a spray down and yeah, paint it black again, make it look a little bit nicer than what it is. But man, there was some old gunk on there, a bit hard to get off. But my plan anyway is to get GU diff, so I'm not going to go crazy putting TB42 brakes and things on there, doing all these upgrades because when I do the GU diffs, I'll do all that on those, brace it, do it properly, fully rebuild them, and put the twin locket then. But I was also thinking about just chucking an auto locker into the front, but we'll see what happens. I just want to get this thing out of the shed first and go for a wheel, even if it is unlocked. But yeah, I've got a few bolts in there that are very hard to undo. I mean, 30 years of grime and paint and all sorts of things under there won't help, so I've sprayed a heap of them with penetrant, WD-40 penetrant, and hopefully that helps loosen it off. But yeah, I reckon we give this a spray down with the air gun, dry it up, give it a lick of paint, undo a couple of arms and throw everything back in. So I've got both shocks in, mounted up, the remote res canisters there up nice and high out of the way, look pretty cool, the blue and red sticking out there like little torpedoes. So next step is chuck the coils in and get the shocks mounted up at the bottom there, and that's about it for the rear really. And then I'll jump to the front, but before I do that, what I'll do is change the brake line in the front there, so I'll put the extended brake line on the front as well, and then I'll bleed the brakes, and then we can get the car out, spin it around and start on the front. It's been a bit of a mission today. So we are back in the shed today, and I've just, as you saw, jacked up the front diff here, just because I've done the rear the other day and needed a little bit more space underneath the body there, so I've jacked the diff up, and yeah, about to swap out this front suspension. I don't think it'll be too hard. I've got a process in mind. You know, drop the tyre rod, drop the radius arm one at a time, put in each drop box and radius arm, driver side, passenger side, and then undo drag link and steering dampener at the front there. I'll leave the panhard on, take the shocks off, jack it right up and swap out the coils, drop it down, put the shocks in, bang bang bang, good to go. So that's my plan for this morning today. So I guess I'll stop yapping on and get into it. Let's get it done. I'd like to get this thing out of the shed, maybe even drive it to work during the week. That'd be pretty cool. So there's a heap of GQs that sit in the workshop car park. It's pretty funny, we call it GQ Alley. So one more be nice to, yeah, add one more to the crew. But stay tuned and we will see what happens.
Nowadays nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody like me. Phone ringing and I tell them it's I got wifey on bringing she freeze, photo, please, no photos, G's, no, please, no photos. Hit the door and the doorman just.
Oh, here we go. Well, I'll tell you what, I didn't film much of that because I was swearing and carrying on. Just trying to get all this to line up and make it look good with the hose and everything. Just had to have a break from filming. It's all good. This side's done now. Get on the other side and make it look the same. Happy days. Let's do it. So it's a few days after I had this debacle with the sleeve on the panhard rod on the front of this diff. But during the week, I had some brake issues on the Ranger as well, but I fixed the brake issues and I looked over and saw that slimy little bugger sleeve just stuck on there, and I thought, you know what, now's your time. And I took to it with an angle grinder and with a few pry bars and a bit of yelling and carrying on, finally come off. So as you can see, the panhard, yeah, is 50% on. So all I've really got to do to finish this process now is chuck that panhard on, pull the cab over a bit with a ratchet strap, chuck that drag link on, basically get it outside. So let's stop talking and get that done, and hopefully we can have this outside.
I might make it rain today. I got paid off pain today. Thought it'd take the pain away. In my own lane, finger roll. I would never sell my only song. Heard your whole team was for sale. Put this on the market for the low. Who the realest, we might never know. All this acting, you gon' play a role. Give you the world when they sign you up. Try you out and then they line you up. Ooh. Now you're looking hungry, ribs are touching, need some food. Now you're all on live acting surprised, but you was fooled. Boy, get out the way, it's been a day, now you're on news. Now you got the pen and pad, you're trying to take my moves. Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody like me. Phone ringing and I tell them it's I got wifey on bringing she freeze, photo, please, no photos, G's, no, please, no photos. Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody like me. Phone ringing and I tell them it's I got wifey on bringing she freeze, photo, please, no photos, G's, no, please, no photos.
Well, to say I'm stoked is an absolute understatement. It's finally out of the shed. How good is that? I'm pretty pumped with it, although it has skipped leg days, which is all good. I'll sort some tyres and rims out for it shortly, but it has been a long time coming seeing this bad boy out of the shed. I'm pretty happy with the progress that's happened on it over the last couple of weeks. Got the superior gear all under there. Definitely need to sort out some lockers though. I might put a auto locker or something in the front there. I'll check all the undercarriage and everything, because I'm not sure if my four-wheel drive or four low is working 100%. I feel like I should have been able to get up a bit higher on that little bank there, but that's all good. There is no grip on those tyres whatsoever. I'll tell you what, I am pretty bloody happy with that. How bloody good. Man, stoked. Well, I think for now, it's time for a bloody beer. I'm out in the park here next to my house, and I don't even have any beers to celebrate, which is a bloody shame. But I think that's it for this episode, guys. If you like what you've seen, drop a comment below, let me know what you think. What should I do next? What mods should I keep doing on it? What do you want to see? All those fun things. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here. But absolutely frothing. So I hope you've enjoyed, guys. It was a bit of a mission, but we got there in the end. It's all that matters. It's what these things are about. It's just about having a crack and learn something along the way. So that's all that matters at the end of the day. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.